Good afternoon and welcome to the Radio Hauraki Trade Wars, thanks to Super Liquor. Matt Heath, and I'm joined here by Di Henwood. We have a huge final coming up, Di. $10,000 and $5 notes on the line.
I love this. We're streaming live around the world thanks to Tradify. I'm a big fan of contractors, subcontractors, and I'm a big fan of them competing. And hey, can the Sparkies go back-to-back? That's the choice.
Yeah, well, they took $10,000 away last year, took it right over to the cash straight away and upped it to $13,000. It was a great investment they made there. If you comment on the live stream, thanks to Tradify, you can win yourself $1,000. Comment about anything, what team you want to win, whether you like what me and Di are wearing, whether you like me and Di or not. Any comment at all can win you $1,000. It looks like this final between the Sparkies and the Plumbers is just seconds away. Let's introduce the teams, Di Henwood.
Well, representing the Sparkies, the champions from 2021, we've got Zach and Sam Inglis. I take it that's a brother combo, brother-sister combo.
They might be married.
Combo.
I don't know what's going on. They're from Christchurch, and I'm sure if civil unions are legal down there yet or not. But tell you what, Di Henwood, no one likes a recidivist Canterbury winner.
Well, let me tell you something. Canterbury has proven to be recidivist offenders in the back-to-back situation. They've been raw dogging, they've been barebacking their way into Super Rugby finals, cricket, and now they're in the Trade Wars finals.
And of course they're up against the Plumbers of Brett Williamson and Sam Hutchison.
Big fan of Plumbers myself. Honest job, dealing with pipes, you're under the house. Sparkies, it's a bit of glory work, isn't it? Just with the cabling, getting your internet and your Ethernet running. This is going to be a tight one.
Yeah.
Surely Zach and Sam Inglis, the Sparkies, are coming into this with the advantage going back-to-back. They'll be playing paper, scissors, rock, and it looks like the Plumbers are kicking off the pool. We have Sam Hutchison on the break, and he hits it hard. He sinks a small, he sinks a big. What's he going to do? He's eyeing up the balls here, and he's got the white just tucked in on the right-hand side of the pocket. Any idea what all this jibber-jabber to the crowd's happening for
What's
you?
going on? There seems to be some sort of debate or discussion going on. My headphones are on, so I don't know what's going on at all. But I will say that Brett Williamson from the Plumbers looks like Patton Oswald.
He does have a Patton Oswald, and his partner here, Sam Hutchison, he's causing a furore. He's gone upstairs to the man in the bunker, Chris Keys, and he's taken smalls. So he's going to be shooting at the yellow ball. He's going to try and drain that in the bottom pocket. He'll want to hit it on the left-hand side of the ball. He does so, and he misses. Bloody atrocious shot, to be honest.
Yeah, that was terrible. He totally messed that up on the skivvies. So that brings the Sparkies in. They'll be on the singies. And of course, the way this final works, we play the game at the pool, and then the Kiwi pong, and then the darts if needed. It's a best 2 out of 3 situation. So this could be over after just the pool and the Kiwi pong, so as the Sparkies step up and line up the singie.
So what are you calling these? Singies? I call them bigs and smalls.
Right, yeah, so it's sort of the turtleneck, which I call the skivvy, and the singie because it's got the wider holes around the side there. Might have been a bit of confusing nomenclature there. So should we go for bigs and smalls to make it easy?
Yeah, bigs and smalls, and Zach just took tried to drain the red in the side pocket, and that was an interesting move here. And we've got Patton Oswald, Brett of the Plumbers. He just missed, which means that Zach's going to be stepping up here. Phenomenal moustache. We spoke to him before the game. Boy, he's a South Islander through and through.
Oh, yeah, he's got one of those South Island accents. I'm familiar with it, being from down there, where you hardly move your mouth at all. You don't want to be seen as putting any effort into a conversation, but a good turn of phrase. Got to say...
Oh, shut the front door. It is just miss upon miss. What are you putting this down to? Nerves?
Maybe nerves, a bit of rubbish at poolness. I'm getting, because you're not, these aren't difficult tables. This is pub pool. They've got big, fat pockets there.
Yeah, exactly. This is your pouch. This is your G.I. Joe in a wheelie bin situation. This is your schoolball with Belinda Coombs, to be honest here. They should be able to get this in, no worries. But it's not an easy lie here. We've got Sam Hutchison here. He's put the steady the ship hat on backwards. And he was kicking up quite a fuss, but he's drained the white ball.
This is the worst pool I've seen since the last time I played pool.
It really is bad. Like, I'm not lying. It is.
There's $10,000 on the line, and no one seems to be able to play the game of pool. I know the Sparkies are very. Then the white goes down again.
Look at that. Look at that. So we had a ball sunk there by Sam Inglis from the Sparkies.
But it was the plumber's ball.
But then he sunk the plumber's ball and drained the white.
Yes. So it's not a lot of quality on here, but as I was saying, the Sparkies are exemplary at the darts. Incredible at the darts. They're almost dart professionals, so if it gets to round 3, then the plumber's in trouble. So they actually need to win this pool round.
So what happens here then is the plumbers really need to get these first 2 wins. They don't want this going to the darts.
No, if it goes to the darts, they are done.
So we've got Brett Williamson here. Look at this. He's got a mixture of high intensity gaze and severe doziness all at the same time. I don't know if he's drained a couple of jars or what, but look, he was working the angles, and the angles went a bit too far.
He's got the wrong facial expression there, really. It's the facial expression of I just missed, when it should be the facial expression of I was nowhere near sinking a ball ever.
No, so you'd hope that this is just one game of pool, or we could be here for a long evening.
Look at Zach's moustache. That is an absolutely beautiful, luxuriant moustache. I mean, not everyone can grow a mo that good.
The meals and the peoples that moustache has seen, one bears to think.
Well, some might call it a womb broom, but we're not going to call it that on a broadcast like this.
We'd definitely never call it a womb broom.
No, we would not do that.
Broadcast like this. You're mentioning the Sparkies love the darts. If you peruse the downstairs of Zach there, he's got dart socks on, dartboard socks.
Oh my goodness.
Next time he steps up.
Statement.
We've got Sam Hutchison from the Plumbers here. He's getting a little bit of advice from Brett, and he is going... It looks he's going on the yellow and drains it down into the bottom right-hand corner. And he's set himself up lovely on the purple there, man.
I tell you what, lovely on the purple, but also looks a lot like the guy from The Boys. We were just talking about it before. He looks a lot like Quaid. You know, the guy that's dating Starlight or whatever her name is?
Yeah, Starlight. No, I've... 90% of my thoughts during The Boys is around superhero sex and the ins and the outs of it.
Well, if you want a treat, watch the start of season 3. It's a challenge and a treat. There you go, the Sparkies take the lead.
They have 5 balls to pot, and it looks like they've shaken those nerves.
Well, I could tell that was going to miss from the way he lined it up. And hey, look, you can win $1,000 just by commenting on the thread here, thanks to Tradify. Get stuck in onto us or who you think's going to win. Maybe you've got a problem with Sparkies, people from Canterbury, whatever you've got a problem with or whatever you support, make a comment and you could win $1,000.
And to be honest, Brett should have got one of those in, and Zach stepping up here. I like the team talks that go on between shots. What I do like is they're also indicating that these two seem to know what they're doing and they could pull off.
I think I've worked out why the expressions of the face are the way they are when they're playing such rubbish pool. Although there was a tidy little pocket there to put the Sparkies up 5-6. 4 to 6, is because you forget about the $10,000. Because whilst they don't appear to have a lot of skill in the realm of pool, there is a briefcase just beside you with $10,000 in it. So that makes you serious, even if you should be laughing at yourself.
Receiving $10,000 is a big moment in anyone's day. Whether you receive it in cash or as a transfer makes a hell of a lot of difference. If you receive $10,000 in transfer, you're responsibly moving that into mortgage accounts, tax accounts. Yep. If you get it in cash, there's a high probability you're hitting a casino, you're chucking it all on black.
Yeah, just everywhere. And it's in $5, so you just $5 here, $5 here, $5 here. And we are dangerously close to the casino.
In past times, in the late 90s, a guy used to babysit me, took $10,000, dressed up as a Chinese emperor, and went into the high-rolling baccarat room at the casino. Things ended very badly for him that night.
I once put $10,000 on black at a casino in Las Vegas, and it was a big moment for me when we put it down there, and I thought there'd be more of an issue from the croupier, but when we put the $10,000 down, it just disappeared. All he said was, you get a hunch, you bet the bunch. And then he started just resetting it, and the $10,000 had gone.
Wow.
I thought there'd be more fanfare. You get a hunch, you bet the bunch, and then he just sort of moved us on.
And then you realise all they want is your money.
Yeah, that's right. They're very nice to you until the $10,000 goes down the hole, and then you might as well go and buy some cocaine and whatever other people do in Las Vegas that I would never do.
The Sparkies here have the 2-ball advantage, and the Plumbers want to bring this back. As we've mentioned, darts are where the Sparkies shine, so the Plumbers are going to want to wrap this up early and not have this game decided on the darts, as Zach seems to be lining up the yellow, and he'll probably want to pull this in behind the red, which he does pull it in behind the red, but he doesn't sink the yellow. So
I don't know, I wasn't quite there on the angle, but I'm not sure if that shot was on at all, but he was nowhere near pulling off the angle he needed to there.
No, I
So the Plumbers trail the Sparkies 6-4.
In the words of my fourth form maths teacher, sucks to be you right now.
And once again, completely the wrong side of the ball there from the Plumbers.
I feel, as someone who's played a lot of pool over my years, this game's going on for quite a long time, Matt Heath.
Yeah, there we go. There you go. A singy goes down. Yeah, so
there looks a lot of stress on those two Plumbers' faces.
Yeah, well, they're down 6-3 right now. Oh, yeah, okay. And now the Sparkies are running away with this game of pool right now.
Look at that. You've got to say that both the Sparkies have got a heavy moustache game.
Yeah.
Because Zach's offsider, Sam Inglis, has got the handlebar moustache. It doesn't have a lot of bush to it, but it's filled in on those corner parts of your mouth.
Yeah,
this looks like it could be a bit of a comeback here.
Come on. Yes.
Oh,
all right, okay.
Look at that.
They're right back in it now, the Plumbers. 4-2. Come on, Plumbers.
The tension is palpable.
Oh, and he
he
really bloody needed to get that one.
I must say, here at Trade Wars, thanks to Super Liquor, the crowd was really getting behind the Plumbers on that last flurry.
Now I feel like the Kiwi Pong aspect becomes a bit of a lottery.
Kiwi Pong, to me, holds the most luck out of these three sports.
So the Sparkies could finish this up here, although the lie of the table's not great for them.
Oh, and look at this, Zach.
Right, okay.
He brings it back. He's going to need quite a specific angle on that final ball to get that down. And it's all quite open here for Sam.
It's time for the Plumbers to hit or get off the potty, as it were.
Sam Hutchison's going to probably go for the purple, it looks like. He's been instructed to do so by Brett Williamson. And he takes that shot way off course.
Another opportunity here for the Plumbers to get back into this.
A Sparky who goes by the name of Sam Inglis is wanting to drop this down into the bottom right-hand corner pocket. He hits it nicely, but it doesn't quite drain in.
It's just a case of chasing the balls around the pool table at the moment. I mean, it's been going for about, has this been going for 5 hours, this game?
Yeah, I think so. We might actually just be entering in our 6th hour here as the Plumbers take the easiest shot. They'll probably want to stop the ball sharp, which they don't do. The ball jumps back.
Okay, the Plumbers are still in this. It's now 2-3 in favour of the Sparkies. You want to get something down here, Plumber. You want to get it down there. Brett Williamson.
This is quite an honest game here, because wherever they leave the ball, this final yellow singing could be quite hard to drain as Brett steps up confidently to shoot upon the blue. But then he bottles it. He falls back to get a bit of advice from Sam.
He pulls out.
I don't know what Sam said right there. But he shoots. He goes wide. And, it looks like a makeable shot, Matt. But if you take this on form, they could miss it.
Well, there's got a bit of obstruction there from the black. Might have to get out the deer's head.
Yeah, one of my favourite accoutrements in pool. I'd actually be doing that. But knowing tradies, they don't want to look weak. They don't want to look for help. So he steps over it, and he's playing it on the top, which will give it a bit of a forward roll, one would think. And he smacks that. It does have forward roll, way off the pocket again. And we're right back where we started, where they're just chasing balls.
Keep commenting on the feed. You can win $1,000 by just commenting, thanks to Tradify. Whatever you want to say, who you want to support, who you want to have a go at.
How's that from our mates at Tradify? Just bloody dropping a grand. You don't have to show up. You don't have to play these games. You can just take that money and run. Great
New Zealanders, Tradify, the job management app for tradies. Also, of course, this whole thing's brought to you thanks to Super Liquor, and everyone was flown up here by Grab a Seat. 3 great New Zealand companies back in this whole thing.
That'll be a good character in the boys, Super Liquor. Now, this is quite a hard shot, judging by the easy ones I've missed. This could be an absolute shambles as well.
Is it that option that I always do when I get confused, where I just absolutely thwack it and hope it bounces around pinball style and get something I want?
I think they should take that approach, to be honest, and then move into the beer pong situation.
Move into the lottery.
Well, it's Kiwi pong, sorry.
Kiwi pong, yeah. Don't know how you would have confused that with beer pong.
I know, it's ridiculous. They're two visually very different games.
Right, you can feel the pressure, can't you? The tension. And just chases the ball around
like this
the
is
table.
Now, to be honest, this is starting to. It had tension. Now it's just getting a little bit grim, to be honest. They need to really step up, I think.
Yeah, well,
there's some nice friendly banter happening between the Sparkies and the Plumbers.
There's also some groups of tradies that have been long eliminated that are coming in with their own bants.
And they could technically be having the best time of the lot, to be honest. We're going to have a little bit of a break at the end of this game before we rip into the beer pong, the Kiwi pong, sorry.
Yep.
I don't know why I keep saying that.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I can't see how you're confusing the two things.
Now, when I grew up, I just dreamed of those red cups from watching too many American shows.
I know. I'm so stoked when they started appearing in New Zealand. Oh, here we go.
It's been a long time between balls, but now the Sparkies are on the black. This is a big thanks to Zach and his absolutely gorgeous mustache, and he is hitting on the black here. He'll want to hit sort of mid to left-hand side of this and hopefully drain that. in the bottom pocket that he is going for, in the pocket at the Tom Harper end of the table. And he drains it, and he takes it out.
Well, that's 1-0 to the Sparkies as they go for a second-year championship challenge. Up next, the Kiwi Pong, and they can finish it all then. We'll be back in just a few minutes to the Radio Hauraki Trade Wars, thanks to Super Liquor.
Radio Hauraki.
Join Matt Heath and Jeremy Wells from 6 a.m. weekdays, Jason Hoyt and Mike Minogue from 4, and 100% music that rocks all day.
Radio Hauraki.
The Alternative Commentary Collective is New Zealand's home for sports entertainment, live commentary, podcasts, events, and sport watch-alongs. It's sport, just more fun.
We're back. Yeah, we're back. We're just having a little bit of a conversation about our lives and our home lives, but that probably doesn't need to be broadcast on this feed. Welcome back to the Radio Hauraki Trade Wars. Thanks to Super Liquor. And look, comment on the live feed. And one lucky commenter, whatever you're commentating on, whatever comment you make, you could win $1,000 from Tradify, the job management app for tradies. Okay, Di Henwood. We are in an interesting situation right here. The Sparkies have taken out the pool. We go to the Kiwi Pong now. If they win this, it's over, because it's a best 2 out of 3 type situation, and we know that the Sparkies kick ass on the darts.
This is the worry for the Plumbers. Either way, they're playing darts.
Yes, that's right. So that was a nightmare situation for them.
So they're already behind the 8 ball. They're getting a decent pep talk and a few hugs from some dangerously steamed tradies who've been here earlier on today. And this is the time for them to step up, I think. They're going to be hitting the Trade Wars Radio Hauraki Kiwi Pong table very shortly. And you know, Matt, I've got no idea how you play Kiwi Pong, so I'm intrigued. For people out there who don't, like myself, take me through it.
Well, basically, in the most simplest form, it's throwing a ping pong ball into a pottle. You land it in the pottle disappears off the table. If you get rid of all the pottles on your opposing side first, you win. If you bounce it in, you can remove 2, I believe, and you can bat it away if it bounces, and there's something about a rim job as well.
You've got 10 pottles, so this could be quick. However, having witnessed the pool, they could make this go for quite a while. And pre the final, we were here early, just warming up, soaking in a bit of the amazing atmosphere here at Trade Wars, thanks to Super Liquor, and we watched a game of Kiwi Pong that just kept on going.
Yeah, it just kept on going and kept on going and then kept on going, and then you thought it was over, and then you looked back and it hadn't even really started. So we're hoping for a quicker game than that today. And look, I'd say that Brett Williamson and Sam Hutchison, the Plumbers, they're the people's favourite. They're the crowd favourite. Obviously the Sparkies, they won it last year. No one wants to see a repeat from a Canterbury team. We've been punished by the Crusaders for over 1,000 years with their high-level operation of a team, unbeatable. So we don't want to see that. But Brett Williamson and Sam Hutchison, they're going to have to steady their nerves, and what do you do to your loins?
You gird
your loins. You need to gird your loins, yeah.
Speaking of Canterbury loins, I was hearing a story about how there was a forest fire and Richie McCaw got in his helicopter.
Oh, yes.
Flew up there. and rescued a small child with his penis. What a New Zealander he is, eh?
Oh, what an absolute
He just
legend.
unfurled it out the helicopter door.
Massive. Yeah.
One of the few situations where a kid grabbing a grown man's penis is actually a positive.
One of the very few, almost one of the, I mean, I guess, no, I think that might be the only one there. And,
anyway, we're digressing as we head towards the second round of Trade Wars, possibly the final round of Trade Wars, if the Sparkies can take this out. Boy, they look confident.
They certainly do. And
they're playing rock, paper, scissors. That went down straight away. It looked like the Sparkies took that out.
Okay, the Plumbers, come on. The crowd's behind you.
So
People want to see you.
The Plumbers lining up at the reception end of the Hauraki Trade Wars Kiwi Pong table, and we have the Sparkies at the pool table end. I tell you, that moustache on Zach, I'd pass his dad to get a taste. He's a good-looking individual.
He certainly is.
He's got a fresh, unfaded tattoo sleeve. Hey, speaking of tattoos, I think we've got a wonderful employee from Mr. Minute here who's going to be tattooing the winners' names live onto the trophy.
Yeah, is that the technical term when you
engrave.
Tattoo is engraved.
You
Yes,
engrave.
you engrave a trophy and you tattoo a small of the back.
It'd be strange saying, could you please engrave a butterfly onto the small of my back? Now, there's been a ridiculous amount of
Could you please
handshaking.
engrave an arrow with insert willy here pointing towards my butt, please? Oh, straight in there. Oh, aggressive move. Straight away. Straight away, the Sparkies exert control.
So this was the batting out.
Oh, it got batted out.
Yeah.
Shows what I know. So they didn't exert any control, just bounces. It didn't go in, it just impacted on the surface, to quote Star Wars. So already looking like a slow game.
It's going a bit back and forth.
Is it about floating it up, or is it about slamming it in?
Well, I don't understand this bat out rule, because we could be here all night if they're batting it out.
If it bounces, you can bat it.
If it bounces, you can bat it. So at the moment, there's been no pottles.
10
knocked
cups
out.
to 10 cups. We're a long way away. Oh, we just slotted
There
it.
we go. Slotted it in.
There you go.
One red pottle.
Brett Williamson looking like a hot Patton Oswald. He looks a little bit concerned. The pressure is getting to the Plumbers. They know they have to win this, or they are going
There we go.
home. Well, they're not going home. They're probably going out for a few drinks.
It's 1 for 1, is it? I just saw a ball go in.
Yeah, it's 1 for 1.
So we're removing that. There we go. Look at this. They're just going as they used to say in Tintin, the animated comic, or tongue if you're from France. Tit for tat. I believe that's where the phrase came from.
Tit for tat.
Yeah.
Now, it's interesting that you should bring up some animation, because I was just thinking Mr. Tickle from the Mr. Men series would be very, very good.
It would be superb here.
At Kiwi Pong.
Sam from the Sparkies has just sunk one, so we're going to be removing the whole second row of Kiwi Pong here. Boy, these Sparkies are just asserting their dominance here.
Well, they've been here before. They know how to play finals trade wars.
This is what happens. There's two different ways of entering a swingers club, right?
Yeah.
People who've been there before.
Yeah.
Go in. They know where the lockers are. They get their towel. They grab a drink.
Yeah.
Fluffy duck, what have you.
Yeah.
Then there's the first timers.
Yeah.
They're just a bit more tentative here, and I feel that's how the Plumbers are. They're the first timers in a swingers club.
Yeah, you turn up at a swingers club on your own. Just one dude coming in, looking to swing and not bringing anything to the club.
You're fast-tracking yourself to a whack-off in the car park, to be honest, with that sort of manoeuvre.
So
We've got
The
a slim
Sparkies.
lead here to the Sparkies 8.
The Sparkies lead the Plumbers 7-8, and it's all over for the Plumbers if the Sparkies win this. Darts will not be being played tonight if the Sparkies take this out.
If the Sparkies do this, they are getting engraved on that trophy. And
They've just
there
taken
was
advantage,
a
6-8.
hefty slap to the arse of
look
Zach there.
Look at the intensity on the
Look
face
at-
on
look.
Sam.
The Sparkies are bringing a bit of intimidation to this. They're bending down.
Come on, good-looking Patton Oswald.
Oh,
It's a game of millimetres, and look, Brett Williamson had every right to believe that was going to go in then, but it just impacted on the surface and bounced out of the cup.
This is your classic situation.
Oh, he blew it out. Oh, come on, we've got the officiators coming in to decide what's happened here. There's a bit of controversy here. Did it touch the water? No, that has been rejected. We've got a replay here.
Oh, I have no idea what's going on.
Well,
That's okay. That's been signed off by the bunker. It was sent upstairs.
oh,
We had the replay, and that was all fine by us.
it's still 6-8 to the Sparkies. And keep your commenting going on the stream. Any comments at all could win you
Another one
$1,000
is
thanks to Tradify.
great. The Sparkies,
Come on, Zach, you good-looking bastard. Miss.
they need 5 cups.
Okay, there's a little bit of back and forth. Okay, here we go.
A little bit of banter, the tete-a-tete, as we say.
Here comes
in
the hot
business.
Patton Oswald.
Oh!
No, he's seriously all night. It's just been inches off for Brett Williamson. He's been unlucky in the pool, and now he's unlucky again in the Kiwi Pong. And sometimes it just goes that way, doesn't it?
I feel he's been working the rim. The Sparkies here are bossing the Plumbers around a bit here. They're asking for a removal, replacing of the cups. And,
Yes, rejected.
Well played.
Rejection. That was excellently rejected there by Sam Hutchison on the ball. And another rim job there.
Looking back on this, that rejection by Sam Hutchison might be crucial. Look at that.
He nearly rejected it into another.
The Plumbers
cup.
sunk one. The Plumbers are a cup down.
Oh, things are
6
tightening up here. 6-7
6
to the
cups.
Sparkies.
Let me tell you, that all eyes are on Sam Hutchison's blowjobs here. Oh, he didn't get a chance to use it there. He anchors himself in position early for that blow.
Well, you can see the dart skills coming out there. He just slotted 180. It is now 4-7 in favour of the Sparkies. They're running away with it.
They're just collapsing. This is all on here. Thanks to Super Liquor, trade wars heating up, and it looks like the Sparkies are in the box seat to go back-to-back on
The pipes are blocked for the Plumbers, and it just won't go in.
this. They just can't load up. There's only 4 to go down here, so in a perfect scenario, the Sparkies could wrap this up in 2 goes, Matt Heath.
Well, it'd be great to see it to go to the darts.
the
Just slotted it.
1 from 1. Zach steps up. We haven't seen a 2 from 2 in the Kiwi Pong arena.
Are we about to see our first ever repeat champions of Trade Wars?
And Zach had an absolute mozza, missed all cups and just tapped the table. We're down to 3 cups for the Plumbers, and they're just repetitively missing.
Come on, Brett, come on.
Brett works
just
the
unlucky.
rim again.
He loves the rim.
I feel for him here.
The Sparkies take this away, but they might as well put this $10,000 on their books. They're going to win it every year. They're so composed.
I have the $10,000 here, and it's looking close to being in the Sparkies' hands, to be honest.
I mean, what's to stop you and me just grabbing that $10,000 and running down to the casino? Would anyone notice that we were gone?
To be honest, the second I picked that up, I felt this was the moment to go.
Just gun it for the door. I mean, we are on a live stream. We would be suspects number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, I get a vague feeling we would.
Come on, the Plumbers. Yes!
Boom.
They're back in
Brett
this. They're
steps
back
up.
in this. Yes! They're back in this. Ladies and gentlemen, plop, plop. Here come the Plumbers.
So they removed 2-3 cups, was it?
Yeah, it's down to 2-4 in favour of the Sparkies. The Plumbers are coming back and they have the pong. Oh, just comes up a bit short there. Oh, okay, that was
A bit short and a bit long.
Yeah, a bit
Wow.
short and a bit long. And of course, it gets a little bit harder to sing the last two.
But I do have some pretty mad respect for the Plumbers. They were under a lot of heat, a lot
Yeah.
of pressure, and wow, they pulled up with a pretty clutch play. And working the rim again is Sam Inglis. Zach steps up now with 2 cups left. He throws lightly and he completely misses. Can the Plumbers back up their next round here?
Yes!
Yes.
Boom.
The Plumbers
Brilliant.
get
Brett,
it.
fantastic.
Oh, and they miss it. That means 1 cup does go down.
It's 3-2 now in favour of the Sparkies. What a fantastic comeback from the crowd choice, the Plumbers.
Oh, there's
precision
only
there.
1 cup.
You've got to admire the nerve.
You've also got to admire Sam's just brutal attempt at a blowjob there, which he couldn't get it done. He just couldn't.
They call him the blowjob kid.
Oh,
And
That's
the
it.
Sparkies take it out.
the Sparkies take it out. The Sparkies go back to back. The Sparkies take.
And it all ended quite quickly for 2 years in a row.
Oh,
Zach and Sam Inglis.
What?
Hang on a minute. It's going to the bunker.
it's going to the bunker. He bounced it off the cup.
What's that?
The commentators have made the call. You have to hit the last cup.
Massive call there from Matt Heath to
I don't know.
our bunker.
I did that thing where someone asked me a question and I just said yes. I didn't know what it was, and then the whole crowd started booing me. So, you know.
Not often, I've got to say, not often does the bunker refer to the commentators for a second opinion.
Yeah, that's never happens in the NRL. But
And
yes, there we go. Okay, now finally
For
it's
the
happened.
second time, they take it out. Congratulations. We will be presenting the Sparkies for the second year in a row with $10,000. They get their names engraved on the cup. Call your mum, call your dad, call your sister, put your pajamas on, because it is happy times in Electrical City, Matt Heath.
100%. What a great day for Canterbury Trade Wars. Zach and Sam Inglis, they've done it again. They take the briefcase with $10,000 in it, and I can only assume they're going to do what they did last year, take it down to the cash and increase its value by about $3,000 or lose it all.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried that if I was given this much cash,
Well, you
it
got
is a massive round of applause to the Sparkies.
I've got to say the Plumbers, Brett Williamson and Sam Hutchison, they played well all day. They were great dudes, great New Zealanders. They played with a lot of heart, and they were good sports, and they were worthy runners-up, but there can be only one. There's only one briefcase of $10,000, and maybe the Sparkies will flick in $5, $10, $15 off the top.
You'd think that would be the only kind thing to do, but
Would that be worse than nothing? Just going up and giving you a little 15, would that be worse than getting nothing?
Yeah, I'd rather just take the zero, take the loss. I've got to say, though, from the beginning of this, the second they started getting a bit of a run on with the pool,
Yeah.
I thought the Sparkies had this. We're live now watching the engraving of the cup. I've never actually seen a cup be engraved. He starts with a fine liner, 03 fine liner, which he's doing by hand. Geez, he's drawing a straight line really well. Oh no, is that an engraving pen?
I think he's just doing it straight out, Mr. Minute. He's right in there. You'd be tempted to put a bit of a CB on there. You would be tempted to sit there with your looking very closely, and then you hand it over, and you've just drawn a big old CMB with a little coming out the end, wouldn't you?
It would be the only fair thing to do. I think. I can't believe the Sparkies here. Hey, someone just took the 10 grand. Oh, it's down by you. Who was that?
Jesus, there's someone that's trying to take the money.
Outrageous.
Is that legit?
I'm trying to look after that.
Do you work here? Do you work here? She works here. It's fine. Can I just say what a fantastic job by everyone here today at Trade Wars. Once again, it has been a fantastic event from start to finish, played in the spirit of indoor sports for weaklings, and look, congratulations to you, Di Henwood, and to me, Matt Heath, for fantastic commentary. You got to say, big ups to Super Liquor, big ups to Grab a Seat, and thank you so much to Tradify. I'd love to see those comments about our commentary and about the whole thing, because someone has won themselves $1,000 cash from Tradify.
I think we are the Grant Nisbet, the Ray Warren, the Richie Bernot, the Tony Gregg,
the TJ
Perenara
and Marshy.
TJ and Marshy?
TJ and Marshy.
Oh, TJ and Marshy.
BJ and Marshy.
BJ, well, I tell you, the BJs from Sam Hutchison almost kept the Plumbers in this.
And it's about this time on a broadcast like this, Di Henwood, you ask yourself, how much longer are we going to keep talking? The competition's been long over. Are we just still going and going, or do we shut it down and walk off? What do we keep doing here?
Because I feel like the moment to really hand things out sort of passed.
Yeah, it did actually.
There was so much excitement. It would have been great to just give them a trophy and some money, and then be on their ways. But what I reckon we do, Matt, is I reckon we pad for a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know how you feel about that.
Well, I'm happy to keep talking until someone taps me on the shoulder and asks me to leave.
Just like date night. I just usually keep talking until someone taps me on the shoulder and asks me to leave.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll go back into some more platitudes if you want. I'll say just to everyone that set things up today, and from the people that brought in the lights to the AstroTurf to the people that brought in the tables and set up the dartboard, attached it to the wall there, and everyone that made the Steady the Ship Williamson Dulux hats out of China. Everyone that's been involved in this giggle to snatch has been quite something.
From soup to nuts, everyone on the supply chain has really delivered.
And it looks like we're getting the break. We're going to go to a break. We've been told to go to a break. So we'll throw to a break, and we may or may not come back afterwards.
Radio Hauraki.
Join Matt Heath and Jeremy Wells from 6 a.m. weekdays, Jason Hoyt and Mike Minogue from 4, and 100% music that rocks all day.
Radio Hauraki.
The Alternative Commentary Collective is New Zealand's home for sports entertainment, live commentary, podcasts, events, and sport watch-alongs. It's sport, just more fun.
Well, there we have it. The winners of Trade Wars 2022. With a big thanks to Super Liquor and Tradify. We have the Sparkies! Freshly engraved. Zach, make your way up onto stage. We're over here, mate. Oh, he's coming up the stairs like an absolute legend. What I got here is this trophy, you know. You put a lot of effort in. We were commentating that, and the pool got off to quite an atrocious start, to be honest, but you really pulled it back, and you had all momentum in the beer pong. Do you have anything to say to people out there, particularly the Sparkies that wired my house wrong and I was putting electricity back into the grid?
No, it was absolutely brilliant to be back. Cheers to Radio Hauraki and Super Liquor, the main sponsor as well. Absolutely outstanding do today. Put your hands together for them. No, pretty humbled. I mean, we come back this year and obviously we're the defending champs, so pretty much all we wanted to do was make it out of pool play. Otherwise we would have looked like idiots, so that was good. But I mean, to go back-to-backs, it's the stuff dreams are made of, you know. So we'll be back here for next year, looking to defeat the, you know, looking for someone to take us down again, and yeah, good. More bloody fivers.
Here we go.
Congratulations.
Cheers. Don't know about the referee. Was that you, Matt Heath?
Oh, look, I just answered a question. I didn't hear it. I said yes, and then everyone started booing, so I don't know what the decision I made, but I back it because it seemed to work out all right in the end anyway.
Well, you still don't know who you're backing out of the Blues and the Highlanders, so just bloody make your mind up, please.
Just not the Crusaders, that's all.
We'll be coming back looking to go 6-peat like the Crusaders.
All right, that closes things down. Thank you to everyone involved in Radio Hauraki Trade Wars, Super Liquor, Tradify, Grab a Seat, everyone that set this up today, all the teams, you're all great New Zealanders. What a fantastic day.
Radio Hauraki.
Join Matt Heath and Jeremy Wells from 6 a.m. weekdays, Jason Hoyt and Mike Minogue from 4, and 100% music that rocks all day.
Radio Hauraki.
The Alternative Commentary Collective is New Zealand's home for sports entertainment, live commentary, podcasts, events, and sport watch-alongs. It's sport, just more fun.